Welcome to the Open Mind with you. Today is 7th August 21, and that is the date when I'm recording this video immediately after lunch because I want to emphasize on the subject that we are going to discuss, the topic. So let's go to the next slide and see what is in store. Stories from my mentor. Is there anything like 99% commitment? Okay, now stories from my mentor. Let me first of all tell you, for those of you who would not know who my mentor is, this particular mentor that I'm talking about is none other than Jack Canfield. Jack is his name. Canfield, Canfield. If you just YouTube, you will come to know. And he's my mentor because I've been following his work. I've read his books over the last couple of years, and I find that it's a great, teaching material that he provides, and great kind of mentoring that he provides, even via his YouTube videos and some of the webinars that I have attended in the last couple of years. So is there anything like 99% commitment? One of his videos came with this kind of, caption line, and I was, really interested to find out more about it. And when I went through the video, I realized that I need to actually share my thoughts, my experiences in relation to what stories he told, and relate to the viewers who have been watching these videos that I have been releasing from time to time. The only word of caution is that these stories would make you more sense if you go back and search for the video "Discipline is equal to freedom" in my YouTube channel and watch that video before actually going further in this video, because the real significance of the words commitment and dedication and those things will be known only when you know what is discipline and what is freedom and why discipline leads to freedom. All right, so let's go ahead, friends. So there are two stories that I'm going to talk about, and I may not be able to exactly narrate these stories in the manner in which he narrated, because obviously he's a highly successful and highly, you know, famed personality. So he has his own style and knack of delivering things. But these stories revolve around explaining to the viewers what is the difference between 100% dedication versus 99% dedication or commitment. This also explains the difference between the most successful and the not so successful people. For example, today I read in the Times that uh, one of the golfers from India, I forgot her name, she actually missed the spot number three with a very narrow margin, and she came as number fourth. What is the difference being coming at number three and number four? The difference is the bronze medal and not getting anything in hand. So that is exactly the difference between 100% dedication and 99 dedication, right? It is like scoring a century in test cricket or any form of cricket and being judged out as, yes, you have been declared out by the umpire and 99. Or the worst case is that your team wanted only one run to win, and that one run came via a no ball, and it deprived you from that 99. Now, in this particular case, you are not at fault. You were still 100% dedicated, but you could not finish your 99 You could not finish your century because of circumstances that were beyond your control. But wherever things are within your control, try to achieve to the fullest of your capabilities and abilities 100%. Give 100% of what you have, and you will be successful in the time to come. Let's move ahead, friends. So, the story number one, it relates to Jack Canfield's mentor. And his mentor, he did not name the person, but obviously it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what is in the name actually. So his mentor used to have a disciplined approach, and he used to believe that he would be having ice creams or any such kind of sweet item only on a full moon day, and rest of the days he will stay away from them. So that's the kind of discipline which he had instilled in his way of leading this life. And it so happened that one of the birthdays of this uh, senior mentors was on a non-full moon day, and he had organized a big party, and all his friends and students and associates were invited for this party. It was a big event, and everybody wanted him to enjoy that piece of cake. The birthday cake is always something special, right? You would have experienced it. So they wanted him to enjoy this, his day actually. Birthday is his day, right? Your birthday is your special day. So people wanted him to enjoy his day and tried to, you know, sort of push him into having a cake or ice creams and things like that. But this particular person remained firm. Did he remain firm till the end? What you would have done, think back for a moment and think what you would have done if you were the person that we are talking about. What I would have done possibly a few months ago or a few years ago, I would have actually said, it's okay, चलो आज का दिन है, बर्थडे के दिन खा लेते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. From tomorrow morning, I will start, you know, following things religiously. Now, in the last few months, especially the last 1.5 years, after undergoing mentoring of Jack Canfield and a few others, I have realized that if I waver in my thought process or discipline, I will not be able to get there. I will not be able to achieve 100% performance. And that is what will hit me. And that is what will prevent me from achieving what I want to achieve in any field of life, right? First of all, having a cake on your birthday is not a question of life and death that you need to make a decision. Oh, no, no. Okay, if it is a question of life and death, that if you have the cake, then you will live. If you don't, you will die. Then I will have the cake, right? It's fine. If because if I have this life, then I can do many more things, right? But there was no such case. So this particular person did not have anything sweet on that day, and he remained firm and committed because in leadership they say leadership means leading by example, and here was a leader who actually led by example by not having cake on his birthday. जरा सोचो ये आपको क्या मैसेज दे रहा है दोस्तों. Are you really able to appreciate, or you are thinking that this fellow is crazy person, एक दिन में नहीं खाने से क्या जाता है, right? Think, write down. Ideally you should write down your first three thoughts that come to your mind. Let's move to story number two. In the second story, one of Jack Canfield's student had been having sugar problems, and he was always, uh, in dilemma what to do. So after becoming a student, he was coached and counseled on many issues, and he was told to remain firm. Generally, people who have sugar issues tend to have a sweet tooth, right? So अगर आपको मीठी चीज़ें अच्छी लगती है, then you tend to have a situation where you will not be able to have it more, and that was the case. In his case, he was not supposed to have anything, but it so happened that he had to go out with his friends to Las Vegas, and it seems there is a lavish buffet sweet delicacies restaurant in one of the big hotels of Las Vegas, and he went there along with his friends, and there was a long, lavish spread of sweet delicacies, a buffet of sweet delicacies, 40 plus items. What would you, as that person, would have done, or how would you would have reacted? I will tell you that I would have really fallen for this. Genuinely बोल रहा हूँ, I would have really fallen for this. In the first case, it was my birthday, and I knew that I will be able to hold on. But in this case, दो चार items is okay, but these are 40 delicate sweet items, and if all of them are to my liking, I will really find it hard. That's my immediate reaction. But not after listening to this story, because this student of his remained firm. He did not even look at the buffet, and he did not relax his rule. He just followed his plan, and instead, he had lunch or dinner as per what was prescribed to him. That is called dedication, 100% dedication. What I mentioned would have been 99% dedication. And people will think, अरे भाई 19-20 का फर्क है, what does it make? But there is a big difference, like the golfer who could not achieve the bronze medal. One more tally of medals would have created, I believe, some kind of record for India, right? That's what I read. I don't follow Olympics because I don't understand many of the games there. Okay, so in summary, what these two stories teach us, they teach us, do not look at short-term pleasures, because if you want to have a cake today or ice cream today, and your long-term objective is to lose 5-10 kgs over a 3 to 6 month period, having this cake is definitely going to harm you. Having this scoop of ice cream is definitely going to harm you, because you will tend to break rules whenever there is an opportunity for you to break the rules. And that is not good for you in the long term. Instead, fo- focus all your energies on attaining the long term objective. That, okay, as these people in the Western world, they have this concept of visualization. Visualize yourself as having already lost 10 kgs, and then you are looking trim and nice, and you are looking much younger than who you are, and what age you are, and all that. And focus your energies over there. You will see a brighter picture, and you will not be tempted by the short term pleasures that you will come across. And I firmly believe that only when you desire for a change from within, the change will happen, and the commitment to make that change will happen. Because then only, वो बोलते हैं ना कि मेरे दिल से करो तो सब हो जाएगा, right? It should come from within. And you should also think that what would you give answer to your future self. What kind of answer you will give to your future self if your future self asks you a question that why did you break this 100% dedication rule on 17 occasions in the last 4 years? Will you be having an answer? That answer may be as lame as, oh, I could not control it. And then after 4 years, you would have put on maybe 12 more kgs of weight, and maybe you are having some more restrictions, right? I'm just giving weight as an example. This could be for anything: writing a book, taking a part in a sports event, or anything like that, right? So do not actually look at the short term pleasures, look at the long term objective, and be the one that your future self will be proud of. That's a very powerful saying that I have come across. And I like that because it is actually summarizing everything in life. And finally, friends, one needs to do whatever it takes to stay committed to whatever is your goal objective for which you are striving very hard. And therefore, please immediately at the next second hit the like button, share this video, become a change agent, and subscribe to help you stay committed, because I have committed myself to help you, bring you from the original bank of my experiences all the stories, all the thoughts, all the ideas that will help you become a better version of yourself. Thank you very much, friends, for listening to me, and goodbye.